calling down my name. Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh. Oh, midnight highway, shining just like sin. Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh. Tell me, river, where your current flows. Why don't you? The fortune lady told my mama before I saw the sun, said your boy's gonna love too hard and break more than one. He gonna make sweet women laugh and cry, laugh and cry, in a whole wide world. Laugh and cry. Gonna ask him why, laugh and cry. But you know why I'm torn. Everybody knows I'm torn. Yeah, you know I'm a midnight man. Everybody knows I'm torn. I got a black cat charm and a heart turned blue. Got a letter from my baby saying I'm done with you. I'm gonna make you girl, lead me by my hand. Then the crowd gon' cry for the midnight man. Laugh and cry, laugh and cry. But you know I'm torn. Everybody knows I'm torn. Yeah, you know I'm a midnight man. Everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, rock and roll, Mr. Romance, Tony Renato. All right, what's going on, people? All right, I'm just, it's late Friday. I'm doing a test, trying to figure out this stream thing. Just having some technical issues, trying to get this thing. I don't know. Last time I did, it was very grainy. I'm like, what's going on? So anyway, I got some new settings, and I'm just kind of doing a live just to get an idea of whether or not we're improving. Am I improving, or am I getting worse at what I'm doing? All right, so what I'm going to do here, I want to flip through. I'm going to flip through some screens because we need to find out if things are looking good. All right, let's do. All right, let's take a look at some charts. So I think this is going to be this way. Yeah, I think that looks right. All right, and I got everything's moving there. Yeah, we just want to make sure. Last time I did this, you couldn't actually read the words on the screen. And I'm like, really? In 2026? So obviously the problem was me. But anyway, it's Friday, coming to the end of the week. Kind of a crazy week on the market. Keeps going up. So Monday, yeah, I got some plans. I got plans on Monday. This is a stock I'm in. And it's hanging. It's actually hanging. I got in, and probably, 3 days before the earnings report, and then came up to earnings day, and they're reporting after the market. I'm like, no, I'm not staying in. So I got out, break even. I think I made 24 cents a share or something, whatever, got out. Then watched after 1 o'clock, I'm in Vegas, and what I did was watch the news on the reporting. The earnings came out awesome. And so I'm like watching it. I'm like, I'm going to get back in. So it jumped up to like 120. It was bouncing around between like 117, 120. I put in a buy at 115, got it. So anyway, so back in. And, as you can see today, closed at 121. But what I did was I set a sell for 123. For the next morning, thinking it might spike. Sure enough, there was a spike. I sold 60% of the position at that point. And now I'm just sitting on 2 shares. I only bought 5, so I did, just a $500. I do small positions. Generally 1,000, but with this, I'm like, all right. But needless to say, I already took some profits. But what I'm looking at next week is like I've got money sitting on sidelines. I got to get some money in the market. And so the critical minerals... it's a long story, right? This is Van Eck Rare Earth Strategic Metals. It's an ETF. I think I'm going to do part of that, and I'm going to do USAR. This is the rare earth minerals. Again, I like the chart. I'm just going to try to find my way in. As you can see on the 5-minute chart up here, nice pullback. So I'm going to try to find my way in because this is kind of long term. The government has literally bought in. Well, Trump with Project Vault, right? He, at this point, owns a 10% stake in USA Rare Earth, okay? And the other one is MP Materials, okay? Now, MP Materials just reported. It went up on reports. As you see, it kind of drew back today, but possible opportunity. And Project Vault bought 15% stake in this company, okay? Because China's kicking our ass when it comes to critical earth metals, critical metals, and rare earth metals, right? So critical metals, this is, I guess maybe industrial, you can look at it that way, like it's like for the chips. It's like more the consumer products. And then when you look at USAR, what they're doing, they're actually doing like the heavy lifting, like the big minerals, the major minerals, and they're making like these insane batteries that are used for missiles. So this is like for the defense of the government. So military defense. So, excuse me, just a couple different plays in it. And then I thought, maybe I'll do a little bit of the ETF, which is going to cover the entire sector. It's going to give me all kinds, and just something kind of a long-term play because like the market's just skyrocketing. Yeah, we're going to get a pullback at some point, but I just want to be in there and get, some kind of growth. So I'm looking at that. And then I do want to try to play in the semiconductor space. These things are going insane, but it's memory that's really going nuts. So, Micron went up 15.5% today. This thing's insane. Like, how to even buy in? But I'm going to give it a shot. All right. So anyway, that's charts. Just want to make sure that the charts are recording. And then what I want to do. Why? All right. I'm seeing an issue on YouTube. It looks like you can see me, but YouTube Studio, I don't know. Oh, I hit the wrong button. My fault. Well, look at me. All right, let's see if I can advance that forward. Okay, I hit the wrong friggin' button. I was trying to hit the mute button, and I hit the stop button. So, but anyway, looks like we're on YouTube. Ah, my hair's so bad. Whatever. Okay. All right, so I just want to try some other screens. So let's see. I want to look at my AI. Well, here, we're going to do this, and this is going to be, all right, this screen here, okay. Just want to see, can we see the data over here? I just want to know if we can see the data. Here's my Grok. I was doing some stuff on that, just trying to learn OBS software. So, but is that readable, right? Can that be seen? I'm looking down because I do want to kind of look at the stream. Let's see if I knock that off. All right, not bad. Okay. Might be working. Okay. So we got that, and then let's make sure that doesn't blow that out. But can we read? Can we scroll and not have issues? So anyway, we got that. And then let's hit a video and see what we get. So this is going to be, we'll go that way. And so now, we're looking here. And I'm just going to sit back. I'm just practicing, people. Don't judge. Trump, what are you doing, bro? Why are we in Iran? All right, let's see what he says.
Yeah, it is. They trifled with us today. We blew them away. They trifled. I call that a trifle. I'll let you know when there's no ceasefire. You won't have to know. If there's no ceasefire, you're not going to have to know. You're just going to have to look at one big glow coming out of Iran. And
Really? A glow. What are they, a light stick? Trump, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? This isn't a trifle. It's kerfuffle. We shouldn't be there, man. I'm sorry. My opinion. We just shouldn't be there. I love Trump. Voted for him 3 times. Love him. Shouldn't be there. We got problems in the United States. You got the American people to take care of. Okay? Let Iran do what Iran's doing. I wish those people the best. God bless them. But, hey, you know what? Get back up. We got problems here, man. Not to mention the inflationary effect of war itself. And then, you're cutting off 20% of the oil supply. It's a world market on oil. It's going to affect all the oil. It's going to affect it's horrible. It's just horrible. We were on such a good track when he got started. Just like, bro, just get out of there, man. Don't. What are you doing?
they better sign their agreement fast. The Iranians are talking a lot of smack. Their foreign minister says this, quote, every time a diplomatic solution is on the table, the U.S. opts for a reckless military adventure. And whatever the cause's outcome is the same, Iranians never bow to pressure.
They don't have to do anything. They literally can just sit there. I mean, they're struggling too, but they can literally just sit there. So, I mean, what do we, I'm so upset about this. I'm so upset because it's just unnecessary. The American people need Trump to focus on America. America first. Okay? I don't care what the rest of the world is doing. And I know the rest of the world, they're screwed too. They got a lot of problems. A lot of people not living well, struggling out there. I get that. Okay? We have got to get America back on track. We can't afford to keep just throwing money around. Okay? Not to mention our politicians here in the States, they're just losing money. Or they're opening up a hospice with nobody in it in California. The Leering Center, child daycare in Minneapolis. Where's our money? Where's the accountability? Let me tell you something. For me, until there's accountability, I don't want to hear anything. Okay, I don't want to hear about another scam, more information, another committee meeting, and excuse me, people being called in front of Congress to test. I don't want to hear about it. Until people are held accountable, I don't care, because nothing's going to get better. Okay? Why are we not going to Tim Walz's house at 5 o'clock in the morning with a fucking SWAT team, sorry for the language, SWAT team, and taking his fat ass out of bed and hauling him downtown? Okay? Why aren't we doing that? There's an issue here. Why are we paying taxes? On top of that, where is our money going? Inflation is getting out of control. It is out of control. It's going to spike again. Maybe it won't. I'm not an economist, but I'm sorry. The oil markets, they're up and down. They're trying to figure this thing out. But, I was listening to an oil guy, and he's like, look, whatever the oil price is, you can look at the charts. Today's West Texas is this. The Brent is this. These countries that need oil, they're paying whatever they have to pay. So they're most likely paying over the price you're seeing in the market. It's inflationary. This is stupid. Get back here. Let's drill in this country. Drill, baby, drill. Let's open up Anwar. All right? Let's dig for these rare earth minerals. Let's hit it, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to work here in America. We got problems, man. Okay? AI is coming. Guess who's really going to lose their jobs? The ladies are going to lose their jobs. Men can go to blue collar. Where are the women going to go? You can't really do your nails and then go clean out a septic pipe. Okay, what are you going to do? Have your nails done, your hair done, and then, go put a new roof on? Okay? Look, I get it. All right, but we got problems, man. The morale in this country is garbage. The social contract is broken. We don't need to be policing. I don't care if Iran has a nuclear weapon. I really don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. All right? Period. End of story. I don't care what North Korea's doing. I don't care what China's doing. I care what America's doing. And America's got to come together. And the only way to start that process is get the people out of here that shouldn't be here. Okay? Period. End of story. All right. Look, I'm just testing this stream. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm going off on a rant. So, let me just take a look at a few other things here. All right, so that's that. So now what I want to do is, these are my ladies. This is, we're gonna, these are the ladies. I don't know. You get in trouble for that. I don't know the rules here, but I love these little Asian cheerleaders. You know what I mean? They're doing God's work. But anyway, let's see if. Yeah, it keeps playing a little bit of music. Let's see if... Yep, it's all the ladies. And I love the ladies. Okay? I do love the ladies. So let me just jump over here and let's just grab something. Because I just want to test it. Let's see what... all right, so a little baseball. All right? A little inside baseball. What do we got? All right, strike zone. Okay. Umpire, Needs to lose a little. Wow, look at him. That's the thing about baseball. It takes so much friggin' time. Oh, it's Ohtani. Look who it is. This guy's amazing. This guy is absolutely amazing. Bam! Aww. This guy walks around with an interpreter. He doesn't even speak English. Look at it, how slow. Wow, he just caught 92. Caught that one. Uh-uh. All right. Ohtani. Oh! What is that, 2-2?
That was the area you're looking for the pitch. You were 2-0. You get that ball 2-1.
I got a feeling something's coming.
Just pull that front shoulder out just a hair.
Was this guy getting $35 million a year? Here he comes. Full count. Full count, baby. Ohtani. This guy might, I think it's like a $100 million contract. This guy might actually be worth the money. Full count. What do you think? Foul ball? Foul ball. Oh! Center field. This guy is insane. Wow. All right, Ohtani. Go get him, baby. All right. Let's see. Nolan Ryan. All right. I've seen that one.
How do you get a brand new heating and AC system in Las Vegas?
Hey, Delta Charlie, you lost your front nose gear tire on rotation, and that's definitely how it appears out the window. All
right. So anyway, I'm just testing some stuff. All right, so that looks good. We got, oh, wow, I'm looking at the stream. It's horrible. Yeah, the quality's bad. All right, I'm just going to end here. Doesn't look like we're making any progress. So, all right, let me just hit the end screen. Thanks for watching.
Calling down my name. Why don't you hear me once